Welcome guys to the new episode of Kanban board. In this episode we are going to implement the feature of expand and collapse. So in our previous episode we have implemented this drag and drop feature of Kanban board. Okay. So this is what we have implemented. Now our task is to expand and collapse any of the board. So I got a query in comment section regarding expand and collapse. So that's why I am implementing this feature for you guys. Okay. So if you haven't watched the previous episode, I would recommend to watch the first episode of Kanban board. I will drop the link in the description. You can check out the entire episode there. Now all you have to do is come to our main page where we have designed this container. Okay, let me explain you the widget tree what we have added. So basically there was one column here. Basically there was one column, and inside that column we have one row, which is this row. Okay, this complete row. Okay, this is a row, and inside this row we have three containers. This is first one, second one, and third one. So these are the columns. Okay, and inside each column we have added one container. Now I will select the first container here. Okay, I will select the first container, and I have to set the height of this dynamically based on the click of button. Okay, so inside this column, I will add the expand and collapse button. So you can implement this expand and collapse feature in any of your app. I'm just taking the example in this app. Okay, so you can take the inspiration from here and implement it in any kind of app. So here I will select this icon button, remove the background color, or let's set the background color to see it clearly. Set it as this one, and I will set the icon. I will search for expand, and we will set this one. Okay, expand. Now select this container. Okay, select this container, and we have to set the height of this dynamically. So we will go to the height part of this container. So here, as you can see, the current height is for 693. Okay, here the current height is 693. All you have to do is we will create one custom function here. Okay, create new function, and I will create one function here, toggle height. Okay, so we will decide the height dynamically, and we will return integer. Okay, and the arguments will be is expanded, will be of boolean type. Okay, this will help us to manage the height whether the button is clicked or not. So when I click this one, I will check whether the expanded is true or false. Okay, so we will need this variable for now. Okay, next thing we will need is how much height we want. So I will set expanded height to integer and collapsed height. Okay, when the height, when the box will collapse, then what will be the height of that container, that will be decided by this variable. Okay, so we have three variables now, and what we will return here is we will return if is expanded is true, then we will set that expanded height, otherwise we will set collapsed height. Okay, so this is a conditional operator. If you are new to programming, this is a conditional operator which will decide if this is expanded flag is true, then we will set 693 height, otherwise it will be the 0. Okay, so we will save this function now. Now here we will set the variables. For example, for expanded height I will set 693 because I want the complete box like this. Okay, and when I click the button I will set it to 0. Okay, collapsed height, I will confirm this like this. And one more thing we need to do is go to widget tree here, select home here. Okay, select home here, and here you can see the page state variable state management. Here we will create one variable which is expanded. Okay, here I will add one variable. I will say it as is expanded, and its type will be boolean. Okay, and we will set the initial value true because we want the box to be opened for the first time like this, and when I click this then it will be collapsed. Similarly, you can adjust the width as well. Okay, so for now we will see how you can expand and collapse the height part. Okay, now we will again go to this container and set the variable to the height. Okay, so inside height we have set the expanded height and collapsed height. Okay, now we will set the is expanded variable from that state variable. So here you can set search for is expanded. You can see page state variable is expanded. Now based on this flag we will decide whether to show the complete box or the collapsed box. Okay, so this will decide the entire thing. Now how we will set that variable? When I click this button here, I will add one action here. Add action. Let's go here. Let's delete this and add conditional action. Okay, now here I will add one condition. I will add one condition. If is expanded is true. Okay, if is expanded is true, then I will set add action update page state. I will set it to false. Is expanded should set to false. Set value false. Okay, and I will copy this. If is expanded is true, then we will set it false, otherwise we will set it true. Okay, so basically we are doing dynamic toggle. If this is true, then we will set it to false, otherwise it will be true again. Okay, so that's what we are doing. Now when I click this for the first time, what will be the state page state variable? Okay, I will show this you like this. Okay, so for the first time the height of variable will be 693 and I am denoting the height with h, and is expanded will be true for the first time. Now when the user click on this button, okay, when the user click on this button, the height will is expanded true, is expanded will become false. Okay, and the height will be set to 0. Now again when user click on this button, is expanded will be set to true, and that function which was defining the height of this container, that will set the height to 693 again. So this is how this expand and collapse will work. Now let's run this in test mode and you can see whether it is working or not. Okay, for the first time the box is open and the height is 693. Now when I click this, as you can see the height is collapsed to 0. Now again when I click this, the height will be set to 693 again. But if you notice here, the arrow is not changing. Okay, so what I want is when I click this button, I want the up arrow, and when I click this button again, I want down arrow. So how to achieve that? It's basically very simple. Select this button here where you have added and add one more button like this. For example, I will say add icon button again, icon button here, and we will drag it to upside here, and let's set this with black color. Let's set this with black color, and button hover style enable this. Okay, set icon color secondary, and here icon should be, you can search for expand. Okay, so we have added this. Now we will add this one. Okay, both are less, so we have to select the different icon, the up arrow. Okay, so let's add that, expand this one. Okay, now what we want is when I click this button, this will be disabled. If I click this button, this will be disabled. So select the first icon which we have added. Now select the properties in the right side and go to conditional visibility. Okay, now we will enable the conditional visibility here, and we will set the condition if is if is expanded is true. If is expanded is true, then we want this button, and select the second button. Select the properties here, conditional, enable conditional visibility, and from here you can add the condition if is expanded is equal to false. When it will be true, when is expanded flag is true, then this button will be visible, otherwise this one. So let's reload this. Also, you can, for this button you can also add the hover style here, button hover style, and you can set the fill color based on your needs. Okay, so I will select this for now and reload this. So the main aim for today's episode was to illustrate the concept of expand and collapse. As you can see, the button hover style is working. Now if I select this, you can see the arrow is changed, and if I again click this, nothing is working. Okay, so why this is happening? Because for the first button we have added the action. So we have added the action, as you can see with the arrow here, two actions we have added. So select this button, select the action, copy the action chain and paste it for this button as well. Okay, go to action, paste action. Okay, now reload this. Now this will work for both the buttons. Now if I select this and if I again select this, so you can set the height as per your needs. Currently I have set it to 0. Okay, similarly, as I have done this with the height part, for example, if I selected this container, I have done this for the height part. I have written the function for height. Similarly, you can set it for width as well. If you want to adjust the width, expand and collapse, so you can add a function for that as well. You can copy the same function here. Okay, and based on the width, based on the numbers, you can adjust the width. Only thing you have to understand is the page state variable which we have added through this. Okay, state management is expanded. Only thing is you have to manage this flag, and the rest of the thing will take in place. Okay, okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial today. And if you want to learn the complete FlutterFlow in depth, we have multiple courses at Codzify.com. So here you can learn how to build an e-commerce app and also get a template app at the same cost. So you can clone the complete project and also you can learn the complete course as well. Okay, if you want to build a dating app, we have a dating app course as well, and you can dating course as well. You can clone the complete app and also learn how to build such kind of apps. And the third course, which is online courses app, I am building that one. So let me show you the demo. Here we have built this online courses app. This course will be available soon. Okay, so if you are really interested in learning, so here you can unlock your rewards. Okay, you can use this coupon code, okay, to unlock all the discount offers. Okay, if I show you the complete details page, these are the screens which we have implemented in dating app. And in this course you will get the 9 hours of learning content, clone the complete dating app in FlutterFlow and launch it, customize it and launch it in your way, full lifetime access. All the future updates of the course will be included in this package. Okay, and if you are a solopreneur looking to create your own dating app, if you are an engineer, if you are a professional, everyone can learn this tool very well. So this is the content. Okay, this is very in-depth content where we have implemented the chat, web admin module, accept and reject feature in dating app, and many more things. Okay, so you can explore more things at codzify.com. And if and let me show you the grocery delivery app. So these are your app screens. Okay, a complete grocery delivery app or an e-commerce app. Here you will get 5 hours 30 minutes of learning content. Clone the complete grocery delivery app at the same cost, and also you can see explore the complete course content. Here we have added multiple user roles in admin so that you can manage multiple users, like for example delivery users, customers, and admin users. And also we have implemented the users order history in admin module, email verification, and many more things we have added into this, push notifications, and how you can test the complete app in physical device. That's also I have explained in this course. Okay, so you can explore more things at Codzify. How you can use this template app. You can clone the template after payment. You can customize your logo, set up the Firebase, and add the product categories which you want. Okay, set up the payment gateway. I have added the complete learning video step by step how you can add the payment ID. All you need to do is set up the payment ID, and you can launch and deploy the app on Play Store. Okay, so that's what we have covered in this course. This is very in-depth course. You can check it out at codzify.com. Okay, okay guys, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.